heck was that?
It's him freaking out and then whispering to Matt. Yeah, as of recording this, it is now approximately 16 hours after the launch of Smash Brothers.
Sorry to ruin your mood, guys.
Way to ruin the fun, Cele. You just brought us the worst purple coin mission in the game.
Well, at least we can talk about the big thing. So, it's approximately 19 hours after the launch of the Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Gotta remember, it was a midnight release for those that bought it digitally.
Right.
Good for you, you lucky little ducks.
And I pre-ordered my physical copy, and I got mine, like, maybe 2 hours ago.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks on this one.
For those wondering why this one sucks, it's an auto-scroller with which you cannot... It's unlike Battle Rock, you cannot go back to the beginning if you mess this up.
Nope.
You can?
Actually, yeah, because I think
Rock.
I was making the mistake because I was getting the two of these confused. I know one of them you can go back, and I was thinking
That's
that.
Battle Rock, yeah.
I don't think it's this one.
Well, let's wait.
Well, it's not in Battle Rock, so. I know it was either one of these two levels that have it, but yeah, I mean, if it is this one that has it, then yeah, you could just say that. Well, people say it's the worst if that wasn't a thing at all, because yeah, this is very. Not only is it not the fact that you can't go back for other purple coins like normally, it's very hectic. Like there's cannonballs shooting everywhere, and you gotta deal with all this whack gravity everywhere.
Cele, hurry!
Not only that, but depth perception too.
Yes.
There's also...
Good thing that red smoke doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
But there's also purple coins above the chomp.
I was just saying to hurry up onto the platform.
Oops!
Oh,
What?
no! Can you save? No, you can't save it.
Nope, you're screwed.
And I long jumped too.
Oh wait, I'm screwed.
And that is the problem. If you mess up, I hate that if you mess up, it's like Dead Man Walking, where like you can't actually like mess it. You can't actually change anything. You just have to like kill yourself because there's no other way to like get back to restarting it.
Well, again,
This vertical one.
yeah, this is one of the worst parts about it because it is very
and then you're upside
disorienting.
down.
But yeah, if I could just
Go ahead.
Since there's not much left to talk about this, just to go back to the whole Smash thing. Yeah, you lucky ducks keep talking about your experience with Smash, whereas I have to wait till tomorrow to get my physical copy, and even then, that's only provided the snowstorm doesn't ruin anything.
Well, why didn't you order somewhere like Amazon? It would have come in the mail.
Because that requires internet, Cele.
You could do something there. Oh jeez. Huh.
But yeah, I think it's around here where the oh yes, see the launch star on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that takes you back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or no, wait, maybe it's not that one.
No, it doesn't take you back.
That one takes us to the next area.
There might be another one, like, not too far from... Yeah, see, there's a sling star right there.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Okay, so it is this one.
So if you long jump to that one, you can actually restart. Okay.
So yeah, for those that didn't know that was there, then this could easily have been the worst.
Yeah.
Well, it's no longer the worst then. I guess it's Battle Rock now. But it's
Well, Battle Rock's not even that bad. It's just that, well, it's just Battle Rock.
So Smash Brothers came out, and I am enjoying it a lot. Some people are finding that it can be a little bit tedious because, as it was previously advertised, I don't know why that's surprising anybody still. As it was previously advertised, you start off the game with the original 8 from Smash 64, and you work your way up.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I won't lie, it does.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. I can see how that would at least confuse people. But honestly, it's not really that hard to get it. Oh, devil damn it.
Way to ruin the fun even more, Cele.
You know how hard it is keeping a dreadnought clean? And then someone comes and drop it. Hey, even though I'm a robot that is clearly designed to be cleaning this stuff up, why don't you go help me and do
Lazy
this
bucket
for
of
me?
bolts.
On a timer, and again, do not let that timer fool you. These bombs take at least 7 to 8 seconds just to blow up.
So yeah, again, you're encouraged to you're encouraged to put bombs like pretty close to each other.
And I don't think I did this one first try.
Wouldn't surprise me at all, Cele.
Yeah.
Now, unless you got everything on the right, yeah, no, you didn't.
Yeah, you're screwed. But wait.
What if you throw a star bit or?
I don't have any star bits.
Damn it!
That is
so
frustrating.
close.
Some like
That's
okay,
bullshit.
some saying like, wait, is it possible to like spin into the bomb and manually blow it up that way?
Wouldn't that risk hurting you though?
I don't care, dude. If there's one thing left, then I can take 1 hit point.
Out of 3.
It does.
You could do that too.
Actually, yeah, that's a pretty neat. That's actually a pretty good speedrun.
That actually is
technique.
smart, yeah, because then you can...
Assuming you actually capitalize.
Yeah, I'm assuming you throw them in the right place. But no, that I actually never thought of that trick. That's actually really smart. You can activate them so that while you're
Cele.
throwing one bomb, you can...
Yeah.
Actually, no. If she throws this just right, you should maybe able to.
This is cutting it close.
Oh, come on.
Come on,
Nice.
there you go.
There you
Yes.
go.
Okay, so it took me 2 tries.
Okay, yeah. I'm never going to check out the trash again. I can just...
Still
Wait,
way,
you
way
did?
more than. They're still way better than how I did last time I played.
How anyone did, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I didn't think to do that. That was smart.
Again, major kudos to Mario Galaxy 2 for bringing this back, but and doing it much better.
Yeah, because in that one you're using the fire flower, and in that one you just have to destroy boxes.
Right.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Alright, so Dreadnought Galaxy's done.
Whew, finally.
Never have to do that again.
So where do we have to go from here, Cele?
We'll see in a second here. I think it's, if it's the one I think it is. It is! Or
What is
no.
it?
For a
Not
new bonus
quite. Not
stage.
quite.
Oh, not yet. We still got one more.
Matter Splatter.
Oh, this one's kind of cool.
It's a tricky auto-scroller.
Yeah.
This was pretty fun. This one's pretty fun though, just because, well, it basically it's one like we said before, it's actually a justified auto scroller. Not to mention they actually
Ooh.
play around with the anti-gravity some more,
Now look at the
Didn't
little
they-
droplets.
or excuse me, antimatter.
Because they're splatters. Didn't they bring this back kind of in Galaxy 2 with the bulbberry stuff?
I
think?
believe so.
I
Yes.
think they did.
I want to
yeah.
say they did.
Oh, and the camera's
this is-
tilted.
This is weird.
And a bunch of
Die.
magic Koopas. Ugh.
What is this, Battlefield Earth?
So she's careful.
Oh,
That's a joke at how everything's
Battlefield
tilted
Earth,
in
is
that
that
movie.
what you said?
yeah, he's a Battlefield Earth. Now I'm trying to imagine a quote from that, but it's been years since I saw that
While
review.
you were just learning to spell your name,
That's it.
I was being trained to conquer galaxies.
I was being trained to play Galaxy.
Oh, Jesus,
see?
Jesus.
Sorry, we're referencing a really bad movie, Cele, don't worry.
For some reason, now what I'm thinking of is the third Channel Awesome movie, and during one of the last scenes, it's like Mechakara, the critics' version of Zod, and that character Spoonie was referencing, they're about to get blown up. It's like, to be or not to be.
Yeah.
That's a joke at how he acts in... Okay. It's your friendly neighbor. It's the friendly
I hate this
bartender.
part. I hate this part so much.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
right.
That's another
Yeah.
line. That's another line I remember.
Oh, which one?
Forrest Whitaker is trying to like keep the secret to himself, and he discloses the secret to the bartender and not to crap. What's his name? The singer
Turl.
from no. What's his?
Again, I've never seen the movie
Forrest-
proper
For-
myself, and it's
I
been
believe
years
it
since
was-
I've seen the review, so...
No. It was. I believe it was Forrest Whitaker who was the old man. He's the guy who was like in. He was in Black Panther as like the elder and stuff. I think. That's his name, right? Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
want to
Ow!
make sure I'm doing that right.
Ow! Ow!
And then
I
who was the Cele? Who was the name of the lead male in Grease?
John
John Travolta, yes.
Are you talking about the character?
Yeah, no,
No, the actor.
Yeah, no, the actor. John Travolta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John
sorry.
Travolta.
So Forrest
Yeah.
Whitaker's trying to hide from John Travolta about it, and he's like, and John Travolta clearly calls his bluff because when it's like, John Travolta's like, oh, well, I know the secret could be here, or maybe it's, and then he holds up the beheaded head of the guy he clearly killed, knowing he had the secret. Your friendly bartender, and then shoots off Forrest Whitaker's hand.
Yeah,
Actually-
what was his name? I'm blanking now.
John Travolta.
John Travolta's character was named Turl.
Okay, and actually, I was just more so saying, like, without knowing the context that you're talking about a movie, the phrase, Forrest Whitaker was hiding from John Travolta was really funny to me.
He'll never find me here.
Yeah.
We did it.
Not
We
yet.
almost
Got
done.
one
Oh
more
gosh.
section.
Well, this part's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oops. Stairs. My...
Stairs. My
Worst
one
enemy.
weakness.
We found
Next
Bowser
to
at the top
ropes.
of this. We found Bowser at the top
Of
of
this ridiculously long staircase.
Anyway,
And
easy.
you know what? Now I'm just gonna say,
And he said, "Where are we going to find some helmets?" And I said, "I have about 5."
that would be
and
the
then
bu-
he
that would
said,
be the that would be the ghost. That wouldn't be Luigi. That would be the spooky speedster.
I'm sorry. Now I just suddenly can't. Now I can't unsee the notion of Hunter being a spirit in Smash possessing Luigi.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
This is like
Oh god.
ethereal or something.
Well, no, you have to do that. Actually, you know what? I'm fine with that if it implies we can get Spyro as a DLC.
That'd be
awesome.
nice.
Who is
Though,
he?
though honestly, I feel like they're gonna do Crash first before Spyro.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
Right.
personally would prefer Crash, but I would not say no to Spyro.
Who's he and what's wrong with his mouth?
That's Luigi, and we don't know. I have a disorder.
No.
Cele?
Oh.
And if you die here, you gotta go back to the beginning. What was I also thinking of? I was also thinking of I don't know why, but in our Mario and Luigi in the Mario Brothers Adventure comic, I don't know why, but the way Gui did all the boos, including the big one crying and sobbing about the story, was just so cute. I don't know why.
Well, are you talking about just the comic or the way Ali voiced them?
It was just like the visuals mixed with the voices. It was just like, aww.
It's like
Yeah.
Well, I don't blame you about the voices because I've said it a few times. It's like all the girls we have are precious.
Who shoves? What kind of hoodlum shoves booze and knockers anyway?
Wait, what now?
No, right?
Also, has anyone
Oh,
else noticed that-
lockers. Okay, I thought you said something
yeah.
else.
Also, has anyone else noticed that Borgyman has been kind of like not doing much with Three Little Princesses 2 since?
It's because he's busy down in Japan.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Japan, and I think he also has like an actual original comic he's doing. Like I think Three Little Princesses is
Guys.
just a little.
Where are
Guys,
we?
The final galaxy in the game, Melty Molten.
This is the final one. The final
Anyway,
big one.
like I was
Go ahead.
I was about to say because like yeah, he does have like an actual job, actual DJing job and whatnot. Three Little Princesses is just a little side project he like does whenever he has the free time.
Oh no, and I love his DJing work. Even though, again, I don't know. Sorry, his 2016 mix wasn't all that good. The 2014 one is my all-time favorite of his.
I'm gonna, I'm
2013
gonna
was
say
okay.
this right now about this star right here.
Yeah.
The Daredevil comic version of this is a freaking nightmare.
It is
is-
pretty hard.
It is.
So much stuff that can hurt you.
It
Well,
takes.
I'm also gonna say this is a level I love and hate.
That's
Love
fair.
that relationship.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
theme is great. The styling is great. It's an awesome lava stage.
Oh boy.
It's an awesome lava stage, but it's easily the hardest level in the game.
It's an awesome lava stage, but it's also a lava stage.
Hardest level in quotes. Like it's not to the. There's still some missions that beat this, but I think overall, I think it's consistently difficult.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
boy.
fair.
Run.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
Is there ever any? Are there ever any galaxies that have more than one comet? Because I could have sworn this had both a Daredevil and a Purple Coin Comet.
We have had several cases where we.
Secret.
Oh yeah.
Very familiar right here.
Yeah,
yes.
that's an old N64 reference.
Yeah, but anyway,
should
yeah,
leave Cele.
we see it several times that certain galaxies do have both a other comet and a purple comet, and oh man, that looks gorgeous.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that I'm thinking of the right ones this has.
And that, paisanos, is what I like to call trailer fodder.
Of course.
It's still erupting in the background.
I guess we're skipping the Hungry Luma for now.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, she-
come back to him later.
Yeah, she always wants to do the main mission first. Oh, and also be careful with these guys because the tail that they have can still hurt.
Yeah, and it has a ridiculous hitbox.
And be careful of your momentum with these pole stars always.
Yeah, don't get too lenient here.
Yeah.
Although that
don't
being
rush
said,
it.
if you use the pole stars carefully, you can be able to breeze through that.
Yeah.
Huh?
This little area. Oh, this little area coming up. I think this is what I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah, I know.
should
what
be.
you mean.
Yeah.
Lord,
I
should
think
be.
I-
that still
hate
looks
this
good.
one.
Even
Oh no, wait.
Me too, especially with the Daredevil comment.
And I agree with you, James.
Just
Just
these little fucking totoboos or whatever they're called.
and I
What
agree
are
with
they called?
well, let's just call them fire bubbles.
and I agree with you, James. This game has still, I think, aged really well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it
Yeah.
up now. Hang on.
I think
Hang on,
I think some bits of the game have definitely aged worse than others, but but on the whole, like they definitely knew where to put most of their prowess, and it really paid off in the long run.
At the time, I think it was definitely one of the more cinematic Mario platformers.
Sorry for the
Look at how
dogs.
glossy this. Look at how glossy the rock is here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
obsidian.
that's like,
It's in
that's
lava.
like pure iron right there.
Oh,
That's
jeez, oh,
pretty
jeez.
impressive for a Wii game.
And we're. I'm just saying,
Now we're on the
Galaxy.
home stretch.
I'm just saying, we got Wind Waker HD. Give me Galaxy HD.
That'd be nice.
Yes, please.
Oh!
Why is Zelda the one getting all this stuff?
I know, right?
Zelda's a good game. It's a good game series, but come on,
course.
give these other
No,
Mario
no.
games some love.
Right. Oh.
Oh, well.
Really? I'm not that fat!
I think our weight was.
It's the straw that broke the camel's back.
We gotta
Move.
move. We gotta move right now.
Yeah.
I'll have you know that I lost 12 pounds this week. And how many did you gain back? Shut up!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I was also thinking to combine those two quotes. Hype. I'll have you know. I lost 20 pounds this week, and I only cried for 20 minutes.
Okay, so.
I didn't think it hurt to lose weight that badly.
Mario likes his figure. He's proud of it. Okay, move.
Okay, so the ice ones are called little birds. I don't know what the fire ones are called.
I'll call them little embers.
Actually, I don't. You make that joke, Logan, about how like Mario likes his figure. It reminds me of one of the arcade endings for Street Fighter Cross Tekken when you're
Yeah.
playing as Zangief and Rufus. And apparently the thing, the Pandora's box or something like that, when they go after it, it suddenly changed both Zangief and Rufus into like these really thin Bishi boys, and they're like
Aw.
crying over it. It's like my iron body, my abs of steel.
Now who will crush men's skull like sparrow egg between thigh?
Oh my god.
Wreck-It Ralph is good. Anyway,
I'm not gonna lie, that game had some
Oh,
fun.
found it. Little cinders.
Little
cinders.
cinders. Okay.
Okay.
Has there ever been a Wreck-It Ralph game?
Or little.
There
Not
is.
little, but little.
Yeah.
Little,
Yeah,
yeah.
we get you. But anyway, going back real quick, there is, but it's not that good.
It was probably a shovelware.
I think he means like not based on the movie, but he means like a game based on the actual game of Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, you mean Fix the Village Jr.? Yeah, that's
Are
the
you
thing.
talking about the one by Activision?
That exists probably, but the
I'm
Fixed
sorry,
Felix
guys. I was reacting to the start. I hate
I
the start with
know.
a passion.
We need Ice
yeah, I
Mario
remember
for
this one.
Oh.
Yeah, there is one Fix It Felix Jr. I already know about that, but yeah, I was referring to like, just because like it could have been a cool idea for a game because you could have had all these like characters. You could have had Zangief and Sonic and freaking all these characters appear, but I'm assuming.
Well,
for
they
licensing
probably
deals,
they could probably only afford the rights to put them in the movie. Not quite sure if it gel as well for the
Hey.
game adaptation.
Do we
Hey,
actually
get
need
over
it?
here.
Do we actually need his help?
Yeah.
Get
we
over
do.
here.
Oh,
Don't get too close to him. But yeah,
Oh,
like
dear.
there was an actual game based off the movie, and again, it wasn't that great.
Was that
Yeah,
really
'cause-
necessary, Sealy?
Because go figure, it's a devil damn movie adaptation.
I was just trying to get him on my back.
What do you? I think we've already talked about this, but what do you think is one of your? What would you say is one of the best movie adaptation video games? And Shrek doesn't
for
count.
Movie adaptations.
I have two off the top of my head. Either Spider-Man 2 or
True.
to a slight extent the SpongeBob movie game, even though that's just a neutered version of Bow for Bikini Bottom.
Oh, you could still.
I
Oh,
was
you could.
going. I was going either way.
No, so you could have still wall jumped. Anyway, what if you just long jump to the right around and do the long jump?
I know you can do that with Luigi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was I saying?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because he jumps farther, right?
Yeah,
think so.
I don't think Mario can make it.
I don't think. Okay, move. I don't
There you
think. I see. I would have normally said how. I would have said Haunted Mansion, but I don't count that because technically that isn't really based.
Because
on
that's
the
more
movie,
based more on the ride than the movie.
which I love.
Yeah.
I remember liking one of the Pirates of the Caribbean games.
Actually, you know what? Another one, just, I say Spider-Man 2. The one based on Spider-Man 1's actually not that bad. Some parts of it have aged, but overall, I think it's pretty decent given for the standard.
What
The
did
only-
you think? Go ahead.
The only noteworthy things about the first movie game is that Bruce Campbell was the narrator for the tutorials, and secondly,
And he had a
very-
blast.
Older.
Yeah. And actually, that does get carried over into 2 as well, because
Oh,
there's
awesome.
these hint markers, and he narrates all of them.
Sweet. Anyway,
And,
go ahead.
and the
Go-
second thing that of
Go
note
ahead.
is like in early builds of the game where there was a code where you can unlock a skin based on Mary Jane Watson, and when you beat the game, well, you guys.
Mary
all
Jane
know
Watson
where I'm going
kisses
with
Mary
this.
Jane Watson.
Well, for people that need the context, when you beat the first Spider-Man Raimi game, the ending cutscene has like MJ implying that she knows that Peter's Spider-Man, even though that never gets carried over into the actual
That's me.
sequel.
What are you doing?
And
Silly,
she,
you're in the
Over
lower
there on
right.
the right.
oops.
Oh, there
But
you go.
anyway, real quick, it's
Yeah.
like it ends with like her taking off like part of Spidey's mask and kissing him.
Yeah, the
and
classic,
because of the
classic
MJ
upside
code,
down kissing scene.
No, it's not that. It's just like a regular kiss. But anyway, the code that James is referring to, that also applies to in-game cutscenes, so you can make it look like that MJ's kissing herself. They get rid of that in later releases of the game.
Aww.
So, and then that's the big twist anywhere, where it's all revealed that it was all Spider-Man's dream.
I'm sorry, Allie, but just that all is just like, aw, no self-cessed.
No, that isn't. Is that actually a thing?
Is that a thing?
I don't.
Oh, you know it probably is a
No,
thing.
I don't think so.
People will try their damnedest,
Eh, well.
but I'm sure it doesn't exist.
Okay, here we go. Moving on to different topics. Yeah, I remember liking a Pirates of the Caribbean game.
Oh, come on!
These guys are gonna be annoying, aren't they? I remember enjoying a lot of. Okay, maybe. Okay, I gotta like clarify. There's a difference between enjoying and just playing because I had nothing else to play. So I beat a Over the Hedge DS game. That was okay.
Huh.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy,
Ooh,
oh boy,
nice.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, come
Actually,
on.
help
There
out.
you
There
go.
you go.
I played that.
I really don't know how I accomplished that.
I played and beat an entire ping pong Wii game based on.
Oh,
this will be fun.
lordy.
Here we go.
Ooh.
And if it,
Oh,
if
the
you
music's
hit a meat-
changed.
Yeah,
If
because
you
it's the
hit
sped
a
up thing.
meteor or it hits you, it will throw you off balance.
And
isn't
Star
too
inside
bad.
the ball is crying.
Oops.
And so are you.
That's not the only one crying.
But anyway, what else? I remember. Yeah, I remember playing a ping pong game based on the movie Balls of Fire. I remember playing.
Ugh.
Tell your mother to pull the car around. I remember that. I remember.
Not worth it.
I remember. I'm trying to think of other big movie games I had.
I'm kind of surprised that Allie's not chiming in with Treasure Planet.
I did play Treasure Planet, but I couldn't beat it after a while. It got tricky.
I had a oops.
Whoops.
I
Take three.
had one example in mind, but now I'm forgetting what movie it was for.
Get up there.
I don't. The Looney Tunes Back in Action movie game wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I like that one. Like, I can concede
haven't
that
seen
it gets
it.
a little oops.
I
can
haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Anyway, I can concede that later parts of it get tedious, but overall, I do like it.
Was the Tigger game based on the Tigger movie or released
Partly
around the
based on the
time?
Tigger movie.
Gotcha.
Because I do know in the PlayStation version, they do have cutscenes from the movie that you can unlock.
Let's go. And I remember playing a Monsters Inc. one, but that was more of a prequel.
Oh, I remember what I was about to say. Even though I haven't played it myself, I've heard good things of the Batman Returns game.
Oh yeah,
I've-
the Super Nintendo one. That's good.
Hey.
I've heard okay things about The Incredibles: Rise of the Underminer game.
It's probably average at best.
Okay, what else did I remember playing? I'm just trying to think. Oh my goodness, we're almost at the end of the part.
Oh hello, someone just jumped off.
We left. We went offline,
Damn it.
which I'm actually.
Don't worry,
concerned about, but we'll see.
we're at the end anyway.
Well, here's hoping
Yep.
she at least made sure to save her audio.
Here's hoping. So, join us hopefully, if this recording holds, in the next part of Galaxy. I mean, like we've already almost finished off all the normal stars that place. How much left could there be?
We'll find out in the next part. We'll see you guys later.
Ever the suspenseful
Bye-bye.
one. Till next time, guys.
We got a dragon to find.